Welcome to Mandate 2009 on livemint.com. Here are today's developments. 59 ministers take oath of office, 29 are first-timers. Prime Minister says PSU disinvestment may be part of budget. In round 2 of the swearing-in ceremony held at the President's house on Thursday, 59 ministers took the oath of office. The additions include 14 cabinet ministers, 7 ministers of state with independent charge, and 38 ministers of state. At the cabinet level, former chief ministers Vilas Rao Deshmukh, Farooq Abdullah, and Veerbhadra Singh have been included. Of the 59, 42 ministers belong to the Congress, 7 to the DMK, 6 to TMC, 2 to NCP, and 1 each to the National Conference and Muslim League. The total number in the Council of Ministers is now 79, leaving the government very little scope for further expansion. Here's a quick look at what some of the newly appointed ministers had to say.
It's a great honor. It's a humbling honor, because I must say that just sitting in that magnificent hall in Rashtrapati Bhavan and taking the solemn oath that we are asked to take as ministers, it's an incredibly special moment.
निश्चय ही प्रधानमंत्री जी सोनिया जी जो दायित्व सौंपेंगे उस दायित्व को निष्ठापूर्वक निभाएंगे।
मैं ये चाहता हूं कि जो कुछ भी मंत्रालय में मैं रहूंगा, प्राइम मिनिस्टर के जो ऑब्जेक्टिव्स है वो सफल करने के लिए मैं पूर्ण कोशिश करूं।
UP, the state that saw a reversal of Congress fortunes, has not been given a cabinet post, even though there are 5 ministers of state. When asked why UP has such a poor representation, the Prime Minister said, and I quote, "There are several factors like availability of talent and other considerations that played that role." When asked the same question, UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi pointed toward her son Rahul Gandhi and said, "Here's the reason. He is refusing to become a minister. He wants to work for the party." The Congress won 21 seats in UP out of 80, compared with 10 in 2004. Another state that's feeling left out is Orissa. A lone minister represents the state in the Council of Ministers, and Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has already voiced his discontent. He said, and I quote, "As usual, the Congress-led government at the center neglected Orissa's interest and his representation in the Council of Ministers." Meanwhile, Minister for Railways Mamta Banerjee has spoken about her plans.
I said, you have to work for the industry, you have to work for the passengers, you have to work commercially, and you have to work with a human face.
And disinvestment of the government's stake in public companies could be announced when the government presents the union budget for 2009-2010. The Prime Minister said this soon after the swearing-in ceremony for the new ministers on Thursday. He said issues such as fiscal prudence and disinvestment in public sector units would be tackled by the Finance Minister in the budget. That's it for now. Continue to log on to livemint.com for updates. Thanks for watching.